There are three main human activities that affect the environment. The first one is agriculture. Even though agriculture supplies the world with food, its practices are affecting the environment and even our health. The second one is development. As more people is living in the cities, this causes the production of more waste, inducing pollution and other ecological issues. The third one is the industry. We're using a considerable amount of non-renewable resources, leading to the unsustainable development. That's why it's important to increase our use of renewable resources and decrease the use of non-renewable ones, so we can promote a sustainable development. As we know, we need agriculture to survive, but for that, soil is vital. Unfortunately, soil erosion is taking place, causing desertification and deforestation. Besides soil pollution, there's a big contamination in water. This type of pollution is responsible for the increasing concentration of a harmful substance in organisms at higher trophic levels in a food chain or food web, also called as biological magnification. Finally, we have the air pollution, which comes from smog, a green-brown haze formed by chemical reactions among pollutants released into the air by industrial processes and transportation. These hazardous chemicals from fossil fuels release nitrogen and sulfur, which combined with water vapor in the air, they transform into acids, causing the well-known acid rain. Now, I'm going to talk about my favorite topic, biodiversity. Yay! The reason of my excitement is because its value resides in its benefits to society, including the contributions to medicine, agriculture, and the provision of ecosystem goods and services. Biodiversity is divided into three levels, which are: the first one is ecosystem diversity, which is a variety of habitats, communities, and ecological processes in the biosphere. The second one is the species diversity, which is the number of different species in a particular area. Finally, we have the genetic diversity, which is the sum total of all different forms of genetic information carried by a particular species or by all organisms on Earth. The common threats to biodiversity are, you alter the habitats, such as the habitat fragmentation, which is the splitting of ecosystem into pieces. You hunt, you introduce invasive species, release pollution into food webs, and contribute to climate change. But don't you worry, you are still able to contribute in many ways, such as ecological hotspots that protect a significant number of habitats and species in danger of extinction. Do you know how much ecological impact have you caused? The ecological footprint describes the total amount of functioning ecosystem needed both to provide the resources a human population uses and to absorb the wastes that population generates. What can we do to develop a sustainable future? We should first recognize a problem in the environment. An example is the global warming. Then, research that problem to determine its cause, and by using scientific understanding to change our behavior, we can have a positive impact on the global environment. An example of a solution to overfishing is the aquaculture, which is the raising of aquatic organisms for human consumption. And that's it, we are finished.